Hello everybody, welcome back to HBM Mod. Last episode we did this. Infinite, unbreakable, stamp, very nice. We're now making loads of coal tar creosote the best way, because it actually yields more gasoline than it wastes. So I'm actually at 3,600. By the end of the episode we'll check and see if it's at 4,000 gasoline. But today, we don't care about making coal tar creosote and all this garbage. Today, we're more concerned with making something very spicy. Because a while ago, before our last episode, I did some where the heck did that come from? Why do I have an advanced... Did I just take that out of the chest or something? I think we had one just lying in a chest. Somebody just picked that up. I don't know. I'll see if the other one's there. We'll check that in a second. But today, we're going mining for Cheetos. AKA that stuff, bozite. I found a good old vein of that while I was out exploring down in the caves deep beneath us. And it's some good stuff, because it will give you iron, and we already have the coking machine. So all we need to do is get the coking machine set up, and then we're good to go. We also got this fluid burner, which we could use on the coking machine. But I don't know. I don't know if we're going to use that. Also, because I never empty the ash pit, I got loads of ash to take care of, which we're going to use that for making steel later on. Alright, so we're going to take out about a stack of this from the bank, and then we'll make sure... So, the actual recipe for making crates takes a stack and puts it in like this. This is the ratio of plates to ingots that you'll need. Now that we got our new fancy anvil, we just gotta slap that button a few times, and then we gotta take 40 and turn that into 2016, yeah, there we go. And a stack will make 8 boxes, so 8 boxes what we got. So because we deal with those glyphids, I can actually set up the coker and not have to use any kind of a exhaust thingy. Yeah, I know the big industrial one is coming out soon. Yeah, I think I said this last episode, but you can tell how old this is. This was last month, early September, probably, or maybe mid-September. I don't know. At this point, I just don't even know. But basically, exhaust now is out, so you can like collect fly ash and stuff from them, and yeah, we'll see that in a few, probably like next week. Gravel? That's fun. Oh, I missed some rare earths. Can't leave any of these resources left behind, because we gotta deplete this area for all of its resources, so can't be having that. Oh, I see we got a guy over here. Just how the heck do you get in there? What the heck are you doing? Oh, okay, I guess I'll go swim in the lava then. So this suit protects you from lava. Check that out. I can just sit in the lava, but I wouldn't do that because it does. I think it degrades the suit over time, so eventually you will just die from that. So don't do that. Yeah, so this is our Cheeto vein. We got a spawner here for skeletons. I don't really care about that. I feel like I'll break it probably. I don't know. What can we use skeletons for? Maybe like gas masks or something. But this vein is pretty big, so what you want to do is this is how hematite generates as well. We've already seen hematite veins before. This stuff is a little bit more rare, because it is basically half iron, half aluminum, and it's like a lot of aluminum. It is a lot of aluminum. This stuff, you will never go mining for aluminum ever again after you get some of this Cheetos. So although this stuff is not rare, I really struggle with finding this for some reason. I haven't been struggling with finding it on the server that I've been playing on, but here, in this world, for some reason, I can't find any of this stuff, and this is the only vein we found. We found, like, at least 3 hematite veins, and then there's just one of these bauxite things. That's how you're supposed to say it. Me, personally, I'm gonna keep calling it bozite, because it sounds cooler. For yield of this stuff, so basically take every stack you get, multiply that by 2, that's your aluminum. Then, take every stack you get, and I would say divide by 4, I think. That because each one makes about 250 red mud, if memory serves. I don't know if my memory is going to be correct here, but I'm pretty sure it's 250 red mud. You should check, though. But I think what you want to do is you want to divide your stack by, like, 4. And then multiply that by 2. And that gives you the amount of iron you're getting. Now, there is another way to get iron out of this, and it's less efficient than using a coker, because the coker also gives you mercury, which you can use for dash. And it is very expensive to just mine redstone for dash, so you might as well get a coker, start mining bozite, because this stuff is good. Well, dang, this vein was absolutely garbage. This thing was tiny. I mean, at least we found this. I'm gonna have to do more searching, because this stuff is kind of seems rare now. But this lava is also being really annoying and just destroying some of it, so yeah, that sucks. I'm probably not getting a full yield here. Oh, wow. So yeah, these veins, they open up a big ol' area if you mine them out like that, like I just did. This is insane. This extra stuff, we're gonna have so much from this that, I don't know if we're gonna need all this extra stuff, so we can just leave some of it behind, probably. We'll be fine. Okay, so I basically got a double chest's worth of aluminum right there. And if we do the math and we just divide that by 2, that's basically our iron. You don't need to multiply, no, you just gotta divide it by 2, I think, would do the trick. Because it basically does the same thing. So we got a chest of iron ingots? I don't think that's right. I think I did the math wrong. Ah, look at what we're finding. We're finding some crazy stuff down here. Well, dang. Now, isn't that nice? We got oil that I'm never ever gonna use because I don't want to make an oil derrick. It's painful. Don't want to make high-speed steel. Don't want to make an oil derrick. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Fight this guy with my hand. Okay, you all need to keep fighting. Keep fighting. Good. Is there more zombies here? This place is crazy. Well, I don't know what we're gonna need this for. Maybe natural gas, I guess. But this is nice. We'll mark this down on the map. We'll just go ahead and do oil. Boom. That way I can just drill straight down into that. He even found diamonds and lapis, which are very useful. And look over here. This stuff is very rare. It's called cobalt, and you can get it from rare earths, but sometimes it's got its own ore, and it's like just super rare to find that. So yeah, we basically just reached the end of the vein here. We're gonna silk touch those diamonds and the cobalt, and the lapis. Okay, so I just mined out a big old section of that cave. I filled my inventory. There's even more there on the ground. That's one box filled. Oh, okay. So that's a whole box filled. That means we now have a whole crate worth of iron. Alright, so we just finished mining out the whole vein. The whole entire vein. This is not as much as you usually get for this. Usually, it's much more. But this, I have very little experience mining these giant bozite veins. Usually, it's more. From what I know, but that's like only a few veins, this stuff. Now, this stuff usually spawns close to the surface underneath lakes and forest biomes. That's where I seem to find it the most, but could be anywhere. Alrighty, so now we're back on the surface. We're gonna need to go get some blaze powder, or we're gonna go get some phosphorus. Ooh, this is a better option. Problem being right now that this guy is out of juice again. And I don't really like bringing fuel over to that guy, so I think we'll just go ahead and put some coal in the furnace and call that a day for power generation. Oh, I also just realized there's a ghast here still, which could be a problem if we get caught in a fight with that thing and it ends up destroying the portal. Okay, so this stuff usually is you don't want to step on it. I can step on this stuff and I'll be fine. And this stuff too. Take off the boots? No, okay. But the stuff this can give you is red phosphorus and blaze powder if you centrifuge it, which is what we're going to be doing. Now, my base can run on 80 units of power, or heat, basically, is what it is. So all I gotta do is put in 4 of these guys, and we'll be good. As you can see, centrifuge isn't making funny noises. It ain't turned off and on over and over again. It's actually fully charging up, which is nice. We're gonna get the coal out of there. Just put this all in here. And there we go. Now, as you can see, we're getting blaze powder. 2 pieces of this is what we need. Alright, so I think we just need 16 of wood logs and we'll be good to go. Right? Oh, that's nice. That's split evenly right there. Alright, combination oven. I need something else, don't I? What do I need? What do I need for this? Oh, I need 4 blaze powder. Okay, well, we got it. And more blaze powder than I know what to do with now. So, let's go ahead and, what does a heating oven need? Does it need bricks? I think it needs fire bricks, right? I think it needs... Oh, yeah, it needs 32. Okay, I'm gonna need 32 of those. Well, I think this is way more fire clay than we could feasibly use. Now, is this guy running out? Yeah, he is slowly losing power because we're using 2 furnaces. Oops. Maybe we should upgrade our power generators. There's no better power generator than this industrial generator, except for maybe steam generators and a combine cycle engine. Gas turbine. Yes. I'm pretty sure this thing can make industrial stuff, can it? Industrial. Oh! I have all the stuff to make the boiler, too. That's the thing. I was gonna make this morning, and I found out. Okay, we'll make the boiler as an upgrade, okay? Okay, as I mentioned, you can use this to make steel incredibly fast. Well, not this, what? It's out of fuel? Again? Oh my gosh, this is the problem with using heating ovens, is that they go turbo when you don't need them to. Anyway, I said coal ash makes this go really fast for making steel. I'll go ahead and demonstrate by putting some of this into here. As you can see, we're making a bunch of steel in there now. It does use these and it makes them into carbon, so we'll switch this back to hematite since I don't need a bunch of steel right now. Alright, so I'm getting a bunch of stuff today. Boiler done. I need an ash pit, though, because we need to make sure that we dispose of our ash and use it for making steel. And that's actually pretty cheap. I like that. It's just a couple steel and some iron ingots. Pretty nice. Thing being this, gotta make those. Alright, we got everything we're gonna need today, except for some pipes. I will make pipes right now. They're pretty easy because we got this guy. All you can do, just do that, and then we just type in duct. Boom. Alright, so let's get a bit of a processing set. I think we'll make this our new bauxite processing center over here. We'll automate this at some point, but for now, I just want to give you all a quick demonstration how this thing works. So, what we're going to want to do is just get rid of all that dirt there so we can make some space for our wonderful ash pit. Then, we want to go ahead and put down... Actually, I think on this guy I want to get rid of... Oh, it makes mercury. That's right. I don't need to put a fluid heater under there. Because it makes mercury, I can't actually use that as fuel to make this thing go even better. So, that's the thing about the coker, is that sometimes it produces fuel products. Now, that is massive, and usually you don't put these inside your base. In this case, I think we're just going to put it right here and just ignore the fact that it's just so massive. And so to automate this, you would need a conveyor ejector on this guy and on this guy, because you can't actually put hoppers on them. They're both thermal machines. That's the thing about thermal machines, is that they don't have places for hoppers, so it makes it so you have to use conveyor ejectors. So we're going to be producing red mud, which goes into this guy, and you want to set this guy to red mud as well. He can do a lot of things, this guy can. There we go, we got red mud down, and all we have to do is Oh my, we are going to want to automate this thing. I think we'll have to do that. Alright, we just gotta put the fuel in these. So fuel there. Fuel here. The guy's doing 4 right now. Okay. Let's see. He's already done 2. Okay. Gotta remove 2, so that way we get an accurate test. I think he's done 4, actually. That's fine. But now, as you can see, he's putting stuff into this guy who's polluting the world with pollution. And we'll see how much we actually get from processing a stack of aluminum. Conveyors are accessible in early game, which is nice. But it's a bit expensive. You either need to farm cows, or get rubber, or farm that stuff over there. Okay, so to make rope, you just take this and do that, and then you go like that. Boom. Conveyor. And that's actually backwards. You want to put the plates like that. Now, I could have a stack of this stuff. I don't want to make that right now, though. Instead, I want to get some pneumatic pistons for ejectors. Now, pneumatic pistons require copper plates. Boom, boom. And I think they need no other plates, right? Just an eye. They don't require what am I doing? I'm messing up. Okay, just put these in the shredder. You can get your copper back. But yeah, that makes like 4 of them. And then what you do is you take them like this, and then you can take this, and wow, you got 2 conveyor. That's nice. You can get 4 if you use steel. That's the thing about conveyors, is that if you use more expensive materials to make them, you get better amounts of stuff. Now, depending on how fast you get this guy going, you may need 2 of these, but I think we'll just need 1 of them, and we'll need 1 of them there. As you can see, if you put down your conveyor thingies too soon, and you don't have a box here, or this, the inserter, which collects them, then you're gonna have a problem, because all your ingots are just gonna go everywhere. Now, if the thing gets full, that's also a problem, because, yeah, ingots are gonna go flying everywhere, like they're doing right now. This is, yeah, this is a pain. This is why you want to use crates, though, because you don't have chests here. You want to have the ability to move this stuff around, so that way you don't have to deal with this when it decides it's going to flood. Now, it looks like I'm going to need 2 of them, because it's making 2. Okay. Oh, I could have just left that in there. We'll just put it in there. Okay, so now it's time to test and see what happens if we put a stack in there. I'll go in and see how much iron we get from this. Okay, so for iron production, 1 stack of this gives you about 32 ingots. So I was very off in the math there. But I'll see you all next time, because we've done a lot today.